Hey folks, Charlie here from Christmas on Crestline, and I got a very special guest with me today, Stacy from Canny Systems.
Canny System.
Canny System, could you tell the folks who you are and what you do?
Stacy Kennedy, Canny Systems. I am the inventor of a line of light stakes, Christmas light clips, and ridge clips.
So the folks out there that know me, know I love straight lines, and know I do a lot of DIY stuff. You have solved so many problems for lighting folks like me that use AC lights, C9s, C7s, C6 bulbs. Can you tell us about your solution and how that came to be?
Sure. So the ridge clip was my first one. And because I like straight lines, there really wasn't a ridge clip out on the market that I could find that didn't require you to lift up the shingle and stick the clip up under the shingle. I was breaking my shingles. I didn't like that, so I went for a solution. I had my first prototype 3D printed in 2015, and today it's grown. And the Canny Systems ridge clip today is the one to go to.
Oh, yeah. So we talked earlier about, and I'll show some video of this. We talked earlier about it. It's impossible. If you have a angled roof to have lights on either side, you have to have it on the peak.
Yeah. So yeah, like what you've got behind you here, it puts them right at the very peak, and either side, anyway, wherever your house sits, you're going to see the light, and they're nice and clean and straight right down the middle of your ridge lines.
So what I was telling Stacy a minute ago is I'm actually having a roof guy come to my house this Friday, tomorrow actually, because I keep damaging, because I've had lights up for so many years, and I'm a 4-bulb guy, red, green, white, blue, and I just tear the heck out of them. But do you have that in your hand? Yes. Right here. So this thing is freaking the solution to all of our problems.
So this ridge clip, we've got several different variations. This one I came out with this year. So you squeeze it, you open it up like this, you put your C9 in just like that, and it's centered, the bulb is secure.
Oh, yeah.
These things have gone through hurricanes. I've had one customer tell me that they had a hurricane come through Florida, and he was expected to go outside and see these clips laying all over the yard. He said that was about the only thing left on the house were the ridge clips. So.
Yeah, you have solved that problem. It's not to tear up the tabs. It's not going to move. It shines brightly. There's some debate amongst Christmas light folks about, do you have the bulb horizontal or vertical? You're horizontal and you're at the peak, or vertical and you're at the peak, so everybody can see it from every direction. It's genius.
Direction. Especially with the new LED bulbs and the SMD, it's pretty much the same brightness any way you look at the bulb. So it's not like the old incandescents where you have to be looking at it straight on to get the brightness.
Yes, yeah. LED is kind of the new thing. There's really been a big transition in the industry of like the last 10 years from incandescents over to LEDs. More energy efficient, more bright. You can kind of control them, better for dimming. But you didn't do just shingles. You have also new things for gutters.
So we've got shingle clips and gutter clips. This will hold your light vertical on the shingle and horizontal on the gutter. So you put it in here just like that. When it's on the shingle, your light's going to be like that. When it's on the gutter, it's going to be this way. We have another one. If you're really picky about the direction, we've got 2 different size clips. So you can put one on the shingle and put this one on the gutter, and all your lights are still going the same direction. If you're that picky, some people are.
Yeah, gonna get uniform. If you have a GFCI outlet problem, he solved your problem for you to get those cords off the ground so the moisture's not getting. Can you talk about your beautifully awesome stakes here?
So this is an 11-inch ground stake or light stake. We've designed it to, again, straight. We love our lights straight. These are going to hold them straight. They're very flexible, so they're not going to break on you. The light stake is a low profile, so it's easy to push in the ground. Put your light in there like that, and it's going to hold it nice and straight for you. Your wire is up off the ground, so you don't have to worry about tripping breakers.
Well, you do have to worry about tripping the mailman and the UPS guy, the Amazon guy, but these are they're flexible, so they're not going to break. I've lost so many props to the mailman that this would solve that problem. You also have a clip that also is designed for gutters, but would also work on a fence line, right?
Yeah, if you have a wooden fence, you can take this clip here. We have these in clear and black. It holds the bulb the same way, but it's got enough of an opening where it will straddle over a picket fence easily, and it'd be 1 clip per bulb if you like them nice and straight.
The other part here is the other genius of your invention is they also come in black. So they're going to blend in with those dark roof lines, those dark houses, the dark brick. So they're not gaudy.
That's right. That's right.
So,
Most of our stuff is in black. We do offer a clear version. Some people, when you put them on the gutters, the black kind of stands out. So we do have a clear version for that. But to me, I don't mind the black on the gutters either because they're nice and uniform. It's not like they're scattered all over the place.
Right. So the folks that watch my show absolutely hands down need these clips. How can they get a hold of you? Where do they order them from?
Well, CannySystems.com is my website. I've got several distributors that carry my products.
Okay.
And I have a page on my website. It's a distributor list, and you can see the people that carry my products. So I would probably recommend going to them because you can get lights and wreaths and everything you want and the clips all together, and you save on shipping. So.
Very nice. Yeah, so save on shipping. Go to CannySystems.com and find those list of retailers. As far as how long do these last?
At least 5 years.
Okay.
That's about the best I can tell you.
Okay.
So probably longer, but I had them in direct sunlight in Texas. My black clips, I had them sitting out on top of my storage shed for 4 years straight and never took them down. And when I had my house re-roofed, they decided to go ahead and rip all those off too. So I kind of lost my test after 4 years, but I know they'll last a long time.
So you have proof of concept. They're going to last at minimum 4 years, at least 5, probably. Folks who haven't seen them, I'm going to leave a link in this video to a test that I did where I left Walmart clips up for 6 months and they got destroyed. So watch that video, and that is a huge contrast to cheap.
Oh yeah.
They're readily available, I guess, but you have to buy 100, and you only have maybe you have a small house or an apartment balcony. You don't need 100, and they don't last.
That's right.
The whole time.
That's right. And you are going to pay a little more. This is a commercial grade clip, but you don't have to replace them every year. They're just going to stay with you as long as your light will last. The clip will last right with you.
Now I'm gonna argue that point with you. I think they actually aren't more expensive. I think they're cheaper because you don't have to spend the same thing on it every year. So you're buying a quality product the first time. I would equate that to, I like to buy a lot of Polo shirts. I have shirts right now from Polo that I've had for 25 years.
Oh, wow.
Because they're well made. You buy them once the first time. So buy this, I guarantee will save you money in the long run. Watch my Walmart video if you want, and you're gonna learn how buying from Stacy, or buying from the retailers that Stacy says to, will save you money. Would you, is that a decent?
I think that's a fair statement.
Is there anything I didn't ask you that we need to ask you?
I don't think so. I think you pretty much covered it. Our ridge clips, our ground stakes, our shingle clips, our gutter clips. I think that's pretty much it. Our parapet clips for commercial installs.
I'm very excited about testing out your product. I'm going to test this product, and I on this side of it, I think I'm going to be even more amazed than I am right now, and I'm amazed about your products.
And the no wrap strap.
Yes, let's talk about that for a second. No wrap strap.
Right.
This thing solves the problem of needing straight lines, I think.
Yep. It solves a few problems. One of the problems when you're wrapping columns, when you're going around and around, after a few weeks, your lights they want to start sliding on you. And also when you're wrapping, you got to try to get the spacing just right so you end up at the end and you don't stop short a foot or so. With this strap, you put one across the top and one around the bottom. Actually, when I put them on, I ran the lights vertical, and then I just took the top and gave it a twist, and it sucks all the lights up against the column, and it gives it a nice clean look during the day. And at night, the lights are really scattered evenly. So
this works for trees, for columns,
light poles.
Light poles.
It also works on square columns, brick columns. These straps, you can hook one next, end to end, and use as many as you want. So you put the straps around the top of the brick column and at the bottom, and run your lights vertically like that. And if you want to save on lights, you don't have to do the backside of the column. Because your strap is back there and you're running vertically, so you can do 3 sides and save you some money on the backside if you wanted to.
So what I hear you saying is you solved the problem of straight lines for the people, and you solved the problems of not damaging the roofs.
Absolutely.
Well done, you.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Again, CannySystems.com to find his list of retailers. You make an awesome product.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Is there anything that people need to know that I didn't ask you?
No, I think you covered it.
All right. I'm Charlie, and look for more videos coming featuring Canny products. We'll see you guys.
Thank you.